Top 5 countries with the most billionaires. Hello lovely YouTube family, welcome back to Cyber Circuit. In today's video, we're going to talk about top 5 countries with the most billionaires. Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. This year was a great year for billionaires around the world. In 2021, a record of 275.5 billion people was found in 70 countries. That's almost 1/3 of the 2,095 people in 2020. Again, almost half of Forbes' world's billionaire comes from the United States and China, but almost every other country in the world has won a new billionaire this year. The Caribbean island nation of St. Kitts and Nevis has fewer billionaires than in 2020. In Kuwait and Angola, only billionaires have been removed from the list. The United States still has the most billionaires in the world, with 724 American citizens at the 3-point club, a record high of 615 last year. But the gap between the first and second place has narrowed. Rise filled. China has won an impressive 239 billion billionaires since March 2020, a total of 626. The difference in numbers of millionaires in these two countries has narrowed over the years, from 283 in 2018 to 227 in 2019, and is now only 98. The total wealth of the country's millionaire continued to grow. The net worth of 724 billion people, led by the world's wealthiest persons, Jeff Bezos, total $4.4 trillion, and his net worth is $177 billion. China's billionaires are $1.3 trillion richer than last year and has a total wealth of $2.5 trillion. Adding Hong Kong and Macau, the total number of billionaires in China will increase from 456 last year to 689 billion. Except for the first two, the new country is in the third place. India overtook Germany with 140 billion people, and Germany fell to fourth place with 136 billion people. India has added 19 new millionaires this year. This is just better than Canada and just better than the United States, China, and Germany. The billionaire's net worth is $596 billion, an increase of 90% from last year's $313 billion. Further down, Italy was in the top 10 with 51 billion billionaires, replacing France and dropping to 15th place. The Asia-Pacific region remains the leader with a record high of 114.9 billion billionaires, primarily due to new entrants from China and India. All regions covered by Forbes have won more billionaires since 2020. This is a major reversal from last year when everything fell from 2019 in the COVID crash. Here are the top 5 countries with the most billionaires. Number 1, United States, 724 billionaires. Total net worth $4.4 trillion. Richest persons, Jeff Bezos, $177 billion. Jeff Bezos founded the e-commerce giant Amazon in 1994 from the Seattle garage. On July 5, 2021, he resigned as CEO and became chairman. Amazon prospered during the pandemic. Sales in 2020 increased 38% to $386 billion as people stayed at home and bought online. In April 2020, Bezos announced that he would donate $100 million to Feed America, a non-profit organization that operates food banks and pantries nationwide. Amazon has been criticized by US senators and the general public for its treatment of warehouse workers during a coronavirus pandemic. He and his wife Mackenzie divorced in 2019 after 25 years of marriage and transferred a quarter of Amazon's 16% stakes to her. Bezos owns the Washington Post and Blue Origin, an aerospace company that develops commercial missiles. Number 2, China, 626 billionaires. Total net worth $2.5 trillion. Richest person, Zhang Sansan, $68.9 billion. Nongfu Spring is the chairman of Nongfu Spring, a mineral water company that went public in September 2020 in Hong Kong. Originally from Hangzhou, Zhang dropped out of elementary school during the chaotic cultural revolutions in China. He later started his business for himself after working as a construction worker, newspaper reporter, and drink dealer. Zhang also managed Beijing Wantai Biological Pharmacy, which was published on the Shanghai Block Exchange in April 2020. Number 3, India. 140 billionaires, total net worth $596 billion. Richest person, Mukesh Ambani, $84.5 billion. Mukesh Ambani oversees $74 billion Reliance industry with an interest in petrochemicals, oil and gas, telecommunications, and retail. Reliance was founded in 1966 by his late father, Dhirubhai Ambani, a small textile manufacturer. After the death of his father in 2002, Ambani and his young brother Anil split the family empire. In 2016, Reliance launched price competitions in India's highly competitive telecommunications market with the launch of the 4G telephone service Jio. During the blockade of COVID-19, Ambani raised more than $20 billion and sold 1/3 of Jio to many investors, including Facebook and Google. Number 4, Germany. 136 billionaires. Total net worth $626 billion. Richest persons, Beat Heister and Karl Albrecht Jr., $39.2 billion. Beat Heister and Karl Albrecht Jr., heirs of Aldi's retail assets. These are the senior children of Karl Albrecht, who died in July 2014 at the age of 94. Senator Karl died after World War II and his brother Tiosen in 2010 at the age of 88. He acquired a family grocery store in Essen, Germany. They spread the discount revolutions in German retail and built the supermarket chains Aldi based on how low pricing strategy similar to Walmart. In 1961, the brothers shared ownership Carlson. We have taken over the rights of the Southern German branch and the Aldi brand in the UK, Australia, and the US. We have branches in Northern Germany and Europe. In 1971, he purchased Trader Joe's, a US grocery chain. Number 5. Russia, 117 billionaires. Total net worth $584 billion. Richest persons, Alexei Mordashov and family, $29.1 billion. Alexei Mordashov, a majority shareholder of the steel company Severstal, resigned as CEO in 2015 after 19 years in these positions. A year ago, he sold all of the Severstal's North American units to focus on Russian business. He also owns about 30% of the TUI Group, one of the world's largest travel and tourism companies. Power Machines, his Russian power plant maker, in a joint venture with Siemens, received US sanctions in 2018. Moldashov, the son of a factory worker, became the chief financial officer of the steelworks. Moldashov kept most of them to himself when the factory senior manager instructed him to buy the stock to protect it from outsiders. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss out on any amazing video from us.